Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. All right, listen. Before we even go any further, I know my voice is messed up. I'm fighting like a little bit of like a head cold or like a sinus cold, something like that, allergies, whatever. So I apologize if I sound a little stuffy. All right, but you know what time it is. It is here. It is. It is the time. All right. This is my final thoughts and my final review on Grand Theft Auto expanded and enhanced. Was it worth it? Was it a success or a failure? The pros and cons, all that good stuff, okay? That's what we're going to be talking about. Again, full disclosure, I know there's other YouTubers that have made videos talking about this already. I have not watched any of theirs. I don't want anything to influence me and what I say or what I think. I probably won't even watch them after I've got this video out because I just want to keep my opinions to me and just keep it like that. All right. And you guys know who I am. I am a straight shooter. Okay. I tell it like it is. I give credit where credit's due, and I give criticism where criticism's due. I'm not a shit poster. I don't stir the pot. I don't rage bait. I think that's ridiculous. Okay. That's not the kind of content provider I am. You guys all know that. If you've been around, you followed me, you know what the deal is. Okay. So with that being said, let's talk about Grand Theft Auto expanded and enhanced, and my final thoughts and what I think about it overall. Okay, let's start out with the bad. So it splits the community, right? When you upgrade going from PS4 to PS5 or Xbox, One to Series X or whatever, it splits the community. But listen, this is nothing new. It's the same thing that happened with PS3 to PS4. Same exact thing. And I think a lot of people forget about that. They forget that it was the same situation. But there are differences this time around. One, the console situation is still a big issue because there's still a lot of scalpers like we've never seen before. They're still very difficult to get their hands on them, the new consoles. They've been out for years now, and people are still struggling to get them. So that's an issue, okay? Next is the remastered, the next gen edition. It's paid. Now they have a deal. Rockstar has a deal with Sony, so you can get it for free with Sony. It's not expensive. It's $20, max on Xbox. The price will probably go up a little bit here after a few more months, but it's nothing terrible. However, it is a paywall. Okay, now you can justify that and saying that there are a lot of enhancements, so you are kind of paying for something. Now, when they went from PS3 to PS4 and Xbox One or 360 to Xbox One or whatever, there was no fee, right? Because it was the same exact game. Okay, so I understand that. That's fine. GTA Plus. This is where I find. This is where I'm very conflicted. GTA Plus. Before I get to the good stuff, the graphics with expanded enhanced were amazing, and I feel like they took a step forward with that. And when they brought GTA Plus out, they took not two but like 3 steps back. This is what I have an issue with. Everything now is a subscription, right? Spotify, Hulu, Netflix, HBO, Paramount, everything is a plus now, okay? And I get that. Spotify, there's songs I listen to and have paid for 20 years. But I still pay for Spotify it gives me value in something. It works great. It's good quality. I can download the songs on airplane mode when I fly. I can still listen to them and stuff like that. So there's something there for it, right? With GTA Plus, you're asking me to pay for something on a piece of medium or a piece of entertainment that is broken. Grand Theft Auto, for as much as I love it, is a broken game. All right, there's still glitches that have been in there for years. God mode. There's broken money glitches, broken ways to there's a lot of things that are just messed up with the game, and so now you're asking me to pay just to get a car early or to hide some clothes behind, which is another problem that I have. I remember the days where they used to drop a crate somewhere in the map, and you have to go get it, fight for it and get it. You get like a rare T-shirt, like a beer hat. They would do scavenger hunts with guns and T-shirts. You had to log in. That was fun. It was fun to have to actively do that. It put like some kind of like allure to it. It put some kind of like, cool, I got it. It's a rare item. I got it because I put the time in and I earned it. Now they're just hiding clothes behind a $6 a month paywall. And that's not cool. And I fear that they're going to be doing more of this. They're going to be putting, it's not just a car that you'll get a couple of weeks early. It's DLC content, and it's things that you'll never be able to get unless you pay monthly for, which that is not cool, especially when it's a game that is on a 9-year-old blueprint. The foundation is 9 years old, and it's so heavily flawed. It's still playable, yes, it's still fun, but it's broken, and you're asking me to... I'm okay with paying for the expanded enhanced because the graphics, again, a big improvement. Okay, I'm okay with that. But to have like a monthly membership fee and to hide things behind that on a game that's not 100%, I'd even accept it if the game was 90%, right? But it's not. So there's an issue with that I have, and I'm conflicted as a content creator and as a true fan of Grand Theft Auto. I'm conflicted on that. And I just don't like to see the gaming industry go that route. Now, you can argue, Ty, battle passes, this and that. I get that. Yeah, I know. I'm not a fan of those either. I'm not a fan of the COD battle pass. I'm not a fan of the Fortnite stuff. I hate when they hide stuff. I get that it's the new formula for today's gaming, microtransactions, and, this whole membership thing. It's not going anywhere. No matter how much we bad talk it on Twitter, it's not going anywhere. I promise you that. Maybe, I hope I'm wrong, but it's not. Okay, so those are the things I have issues with. I'm very critical on this with Rockstar. And this is not, don't get it twisted. This isn't just Take-Two. This is Rockstar making these decisions and these choices. Okay, let's be very clear on that. I'm sure both of them have an influence in it, but a lot of it is to do with Rockstar. Now, with the good with this, the pros, right? Like I've mentioned before, the graphics with the expanded enhanced are absolutely insane. It is a night and day difference. It is an absolute night and day difference. And everyone who's asked me, Ty, is it worth splitting the player base to get this? And I have to say, yes, it is. When you're watching me on YouTube or your other favorite YouTubers or whatever, and they're playing on the next gen, you're not seeing what they're seeing. You don't see what I see on my screen. You see what is compressed and shown through YouTube or Twitch or whatever. Actually playing it, and plenty of people in the comments will attest to this, it is a night and day difference. And you could say, oh, well, PC's had this forever. Well, I've got PC players telling me there's things with expanded enhanced on console that they don't even have. Okay? So that's nice. Now, the frames they may get more of, obviously, but going from what we had to 60 FPS is a total night and day difference. I absolutely recommend making the upgrade for that. And there is new content with expanded enhanced. We have the HSW, which, the house special works, which is good and bad, to be honest. You have to have these vehicles now to be competitive. When you're racing, you really do, as you see right here. But there is new content. You've got the new paint. You've got the new liveries. It's a lot of cool stuff with that. I do appreciate that, and they can build off of that. And another thing that I think is a good thing is that even though a lot of people will complain, hey, it's a 9-year-old game, where's GTA 6? Trust me, GTA 6 is being made, and it will come out when it comes out, all right? I'd rather take longer and come out much more perfected or close to it than being rushed, because a bunch of people on Twitter are spamming GTA 6 in the comments. But what this means, at the very least, is that Rockstar is moving forward. They're moving forward. They're keeping GTA 5 online alive all the way until that time for GTA 6 to come out. And like I've said before, GTA Online, I believe, is going to evolve. They may have to come out with a whole new platform, right? So we may have to transition again and move over. We may have to migrate again, because I just don't think they can keep on the same, the same foundation that's 9-10 years old going into the next one. So, but I think they're going to expand, and GTA Online will be separate, like it already is, from GTA, and it's going to be its own little world. It's going to be its own metaverse. So I see the foundation being laid for that. I see the seeds being planted for that. So that gives me, some good energy, and that gives me a little bit of, some, I guess I can kind of rest easy on that. I do think that this will come to an end, but it will go to the next version of even this. It won't be an expanded enhanced. It'll be a new era of GTA Online. But it'll be, it'll be very familiar in my. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Now, when you put all these good and bad pros and cons all together, it leaves me with a evaluation of this, this whole thing. And honestly, if they had left GTA Plus out, it would be a win for Rockstar. Now, GTA Plus is not mandatory; you don't have to have it, but it's just such a bad, move. It's such a sloppy move to ask people to pay a monthly membership, $6, right? That's not going to make or break nobody, but it's the principle. You know what I mean? Your game is broke. We've been okay with the game being broke. We've been loving it and playing and enjoying it, but it's just too much, I think. And to hide things behind it, I just don't think it's. I just don't think it's a good move. If they had stopped at that, if they had not talked about or released GTA Plus, this would be a win overall for Rockstar. However, because it's one step forward and three steps back, I think the GTA Plus kind of overshadows it. And this is kind of like a two-part answer. The expanded, enhanced, the graphics part of it, yes, that's the win. But the overall, all the moves they made together, it just feels like it's kind of like a loss. It feels like they kind of held the L on this one because of just simply because of GTA Plus. I still have not got it. I still don't know if I'm going to. I might not. I don't know yet. I'm still conflicted. I just feel like it's this, it's just a bummer. So where I'm typically, positive on these things, and I'm still trying to keep a positive outlook, right? I have to say that GTA Plus has really wiped out the good taste that the expanded, enhanced graphics, everything gave us, and it's left us with you know what I mean? It's not. It's just kind of like a bad move, in my opinion. So again, for the graphics part of it, if you're trying to upgrade, if you're a gamer, yeah, get your next gen console, get your PS5 or your Series X, and absolutely upgrade your game, your GTA 5 game, because it's amazing. The content, the quality of the graphics, it's amazing. It's worth it 100%. GTA Plus, I have to leave it up to you. Do you think it's worth it or not? That's totally up to you. All right. For me, I'm just very upset that they have not fixed the game, and it's not. You can't charge me full price for a half-eaten sandwich. This doesn't make no sense, right? So there you have it. Those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions on there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Yeah, man. All right. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Peace out. Yeah.